What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Good morning from Johannesburg, South Africa. Sorry, I have a little bit of a sore throat. Woke up with a sore throat. Quite possibly COVID, but that's a-okay. I'm not afraid. We're going to go over Bitcoin. I'm going to show you guys why I don't think the bottom is in. We're currently sitting at 23,621. We're up 6.9 on the day. We're sitting at market cap of 446 billion. 24-hour volume 48.04 billion. Let's hop straight into the charts. So not only with this wave count do I think there's one more wave down. Now we're going to look at the previous bear market. There's a lot more money in crypto, a lot more interest in crypto. Everything in crypto is much different than it was back in 2017 and 2018. But I still wanted to show this to you guys. So here's the peak of the 2017 bull market right up here, December 17th at about 20.1K. And we came down and we had a rally. I'm going to use my brush here. So you can see we came down and we had a big rally. Now, if we measure this rally from the wick low, Bitcoin came up here about 67%. And if we use our Fibonacci levels and we take our Fibonacci from the high to the low, we came all the way up to the 0.786 on the fib. And then once again, we sold off. We sold off, we sold off, we sold off. And then we had a relief rally all the way up, a 50% retracement, all the way up to about 11K for BTC. So let's hop over to present date. So here's the top of Bitcoin at 68K, basically 69K on November 10th, 2021. So we have our first drop, as you can see right here. We had a first drop and then we rallied. So if we take our fib retracement from the top to the bottom, we had a rally all the way up to the 0.5 on the fib. And then we saw a continuation to the downside. We sold off, we sold off, we sold off, and once again we're having a rally. And I would expect this rally to at least come up to the 26 to 29K price target. So potentially a 50% retracement. Just as we saw right here, we came down, we had a rally. We came down, we sold off, we sold off, we sold off, and we had a retracement all the way up to the 50% level before rolling over once again, having one more rally, and then trading sideways until we went through a final phase of capitulation. Now, just because it happened in 2017 doesn't mean it has to happen again. But personally, I think we're going through a relief rally, just as we did here. We came up to the 50% retracement level, and I think we're doing that once again. I'm just going to remove my little squiggly here. I do believe we're doing that once again, where we've come down, we sold off quite swiftly. We haven't had any bounces, and now we're going through a relief rally to bring us up to the 0.3 to the 0.5, see that wave 4 correction, and still see one more wave down in the market to bring you down to that 11 to 13K price target, in my opinion. And as I've been mentioning, the way to invalidate that is to come up and break the golden ratio and break into this wave 1 low. Then it validates this structure, and this truly is the wave 5. But if we look back at previous bear markets, we have rallies. It's part of the game. We come down, we rally, and then we have sell off, sell off, sell off. We rally, sell off, sell off, sell off. We rally once again. We trade sideways, and then we finally capitulated. So right here, we've come down, grab my brush one more time, and we've rallied, and then we've had sell off, sell off, sell off, and once again we're rallying, and then we have sell off, sell off, sell off. Now, I don't think we'll see a large capitulation to take us below 10,000, in my opinion. I think we begin to consolidate here, create a nice, beautiful reversal pattern, ascending triangle, and then boom, bear market is over, in my opinion, and we see a reversal to the upside. Now, just please remember that I'm not your financial advisor. It's just what I'm seeing in the charts. Inflation's at an all-time high. I don't think it's going to go much higher. Personally, I think in the coming months it's going to start to come down, and that could be a bottom signal as well. But I don't think this is the bottom, personally. A lot of people are calling for the bottom, and a lot of people are calling for one more wave down. And if we look at previous bear markets, we see rallies in bear markets where people get really, really bullish, and the whales take advantage. As I've been saying, there's going to be a lot of bullish news sentiments that are coming out. A lot of people online are going to start to get really bullish, and I think it's going to be a massive bull trap where we see a beautiful rally up to about 26 to 29K, and then we see one more wave down. The whales whales take advantage and basically liquidate everybody that's going long, or scare all the retail investors into selling once again and creating that fifth wave down. But I could be wrong. But personally, there aren't a lot of signs, in my opinion, that this is the bottom for BTC. And I do think this is a wave 4 pullback, and we're looking for one more wave to the downside. Now, if we look at our Elliott wave count, we had counted a 5-wave structure to the upside. We didn't quite make it down to our wave 2 minimum target here at about 21.1K. But as I mentioned, the subwaves can be a little bit more less accurate, in my opinion. So we may have completed a wave 1 and we went through a shallow ABC correction where the C leg does not break the wave A low. So we may have already put in a wave 2, and this is your wave 3 to the upside. If that is the scenario here and we put in a wave 2 pullback, then we can take a measurement of our wave 3 from the bottom of wave 1 up to the top, down to the bottom of our wave 2, and you're targeting the 1.618 at about 27.8K. You put in that wave 4 pullback and you complete that wave 3, that could take you up to about 28K, in my opinion. Now, if we do a measurement here of the wave 1, this larger wave 1 in white, from the bottom up to the top and down to the bottom of your wave 2, the wave 3 target is the 1.618. So we're already on our way. Like, the wave 3 here is at about 25.1K. But personally, I think we could definitely see an extended wave 3 and quite possibly push up to the 2.618. Now, there is another wave count that I was looking at here, where this was all a part of the wave 3 right here. This was a wave 3. Here was your wave 4. And this was your wave 5. So try to ignore this pink and the blue here, the ABC. Just look at this small wave count in white. Wave 1, wave 2, your largest wave 3, a wave 4 pullback, and a wave 5. So if we start to retrace, if we see a larger retracement for BTC, now we have broken out of a major level of resistance, which we'll get into. But if we were to see a larger retracement, then potentially you're looking at a wave 1 being complete, and then you pull back to the 0.382, the 0.5, 21.8K, 21.2K, and it would look a little something like this, where this was your wave 1, and now you're putting in your wave 2 pullback to take you down to the 0.382. Oh, sorry guys. Take you down to the 0.382, the 0.5, the 0.618. If I drop in a little bit of a yellow box here, definitely a possibility if we were to see a bit of a harsher pullback. But if we look at our ascending triangle and the fact that we broke this major level of resistance here at 23K, the level we've been watching, currently we're sitting at 23.5. If we see continuation, then that confirms what we were previously looking at. I'm just going to scroll everything back here, where we came up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We put in a wave 1. This was a shallow wave 2 pullback, and currently we're seeing that wave 3 to the upside. It is a possibility. That's if we see continuation, if we continue to explode here, as we have broken out and we have finally broke this major level of resistance that we've been watching here at about 23K, which is extremely bullish. So if we hold above this level, we consolidate, we hold, we see continuation, then this is the wave count I'm looking at, where this is the wave 1 in pink. We saw a shallow wave 2, and I'm just going to remove this yellow box quickly here. And now we're looking for that wave 3 within the wave 3. All right, guys. It all depends if we retrace here. If you see it start to pull back towards 21K, then I'm looking at a wave 1. This was the wave 5 of the wave 1. We're seeing a wave 2 pullback. If you're new to Elliott Wave, I know it can sound very confusing. Please search it up on YouTube. There's some great tutorials and videos on Elliott Wave where you can pick it up rather quickly. All right, guys, so that's what I'm looking at. I mean, the fact that we broke 23K is absolutely extraordinary and a strong bullish sign for BTC. If we hold this level, I am expecting a push to at least the technical target, but most likely a push up to about 26 to about 29K, this range right here. And I do think it will be a wave 4 where we come up, we make a wave 4. Everyone's going to get really bullish. They're going to jump into a lot of FOMO trades or FOMO long-term holds. And then there's going to be one more wave down. Now, if we do come down and we start to put in that fifth wave, I will look to start to DCA on that fifth wave down into many projects, especially Matic, as I wanted to come down and make lower prices here. In my opinion, it would be beautiful if Matic came all the way down. It broke 32 cents and came down to that 18-cent price target. I know some of you watching this are like, come on, bro, we want to see you go to the moon. It's just my personal opinion, but I do think if Matic puts in a 5-wave structure, that it might just put in a wave 2 and it won't break break that low and see continuation, and I'll still look to get in on that wave too. But I am looking for one more wave down in the market personally here. I do think we're seeing a relief rally, and a lot of people are getting really bullish, and then we see one more wave down. But it's just my opinion. It's not financial advice. I could be completely wrong, as we all can. We always all can be completely wrong in our analysis. We just like to show you guys what we think is the most probable scenario. All right, guys, we're going to open up the Discord. We have over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. But not only that, you can get my exact entries, exits, take profits, as well as my analysis that I post at the $10 membership. This internet connection, this Airbnb is the worst. So if you want my exact entries, exits, and take profits, it's coming in at $10 a month. As you can see here with the Gala trade up over 100%. You can sign up through the Patreon link if you want to trade with me. Sign up to Bybit. That's where I do all my trading. $4,500 in bonuses, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.